everyone. So today's video is all about what you don't need for a baby. So these are just all my opinions. Honestly, it differs for households and stuff. These are the things that I came across over the last 4.5 months and I'm like, I don't ever use this. I don't need this. This was a waste of money. So I hope this video helps you guys because I definitely had a ton of you guys request this one when I mentioned it in a previous video. So I was like, dude, we need to get this up like ASAP. I love spoiling Riley, but as you guys saw in the previous videos, I went a little overboard. And I think that's a common thing that every first time mom does. And I say, you know what? Let them do it. It's a fun time. You're starting a new chapter. I don't regret it. But for the ones that are trying to be more conscious and money conscious and stuff, or just try to get a better understanding of what to expect when you have a baby and what's gonna actually happen, I hope that this video is going to be helpful for you. So comment down below what other types of videos like these you guys wanna see, and I'm more than happy to share my knowledge to the best that I can to you guys, because I know a ton of you either just had babies around the same time I did, or are just having babies now, or are pregnant, which is amazing. So for all the moms that are pregnant right now, congratulations, and I'm praying for a safe and easy delivery for you guys. And then all the moms right now with newborns and everything, hang in there. It gets a little easier, especially when they start sleeping through the night. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and get into these products that I say that you definitely don't need. All right, so for the first thing that I want to talk about is a changing table. Do I think a changing table is necessary? No, you guys. I think it's a wasted piece of furniture. Do not buy one, because honestly, think about it. Are you going to walk to the nursery every single night? No. You are gonna be recovering postpartumly. You are gonna be tired. The last thing you wanna do is walk all the way to a nursery to a changing table. Like, it's so unnecessary. I know they even have these pieces that go and sit on top of the dressers now. We had the option of that. We opted out of it because we put a hutch there instead to help store books, because her room is a little bit smaller, so we don't have room for a bookshelf. But yeah, I'm so glad that we did that, because it would have been so unnecessary, because she's rarely in that nursery right now. She's 4.5 months, rarely in there. She's only really in there for her naps, and that's it. I definitely think it's unnecessary, and I just changed her on the rug on the ground. Easiest thing. Same thing like when you're going through these nights and they're waking up 2 or 3 times a night and you're changing their diaper. I just changed her on the bed. This is what I used right here, is this changing pad. It's a waterproof changing pad that you actually could like put on top of a changing, like actual changing pad thing. But I just bought this thing on its own and I just lay it down, put her on top of it, and then I wash it every so often. But what I do is I just go, poof, fold it, I roll it up like that, and then it goes right into the little diaper caddy. It hangs on the side of her bassinet that comes with the Halo bassinet. It doesn't come with the Halo bassinet, but you can buy it as an attachment. And I bought that, and that thing is amazing, you guys. I will also have that thing linked down below, because it makes it so easy. I put diapers in there, I put her lotion in there, and it's just right next to the bed. It makes everything like a breeze. She even sleeps through the night, and it's still like, I still cannot live without that thing. I believe you can get 2 of them in a pack. I have a pack that I bought myself. My mom bought me these ones because she's like, dude, you just need these and you'll be fine. But this is probably where you can save a ton of money. Definitely recommend that over actually having a big changing pad or a changing table. You can save so much money, and you'll realize that even when they start getting bigger, they start outgrowing those, and they're rolling around, and it just isn't safe, even though they have the safety straps, which still aren't fully safety proof. So you're gonna be changing them on the ground. So that is probably the best thing, because you can even store that in the diaper bag, and you can lay that down, like even if you're out and about and you have to change them at a restaurant or something, you could wipe down the changing pad at the restaurant, put that on top, and then put the baby on top, and you know that it's gonna be clean. So I will find those ones and I will link them down below for you guys. But yeah, no changing table. Don't waste your money. I feel like we're on a trend right now with the whole changing thing, and the next thing that I definitely would advise you guys just not waste your money on is a wipe warmer. And I actually really liked the wipe warmer in the very beginning. I had one and I really liked it for her because I was like, oh, it's making the changing so much easier. But it dries out the wipes really quickly. So it's actually not that efficient because you can waste a lot of wipes because of it. And honestly, she was totally fine without using a wipe warmer and having warm wipes. Like, she didn't care either way. She's like the easiest going baby. She could care if she has warm milk or cold milk. Like, She's very easygoing, and she could care less about her wipes either. So it didn't feel like it made it easier in the beginning when she was a newborn coming from home from the hospital, I have to say. It definitely was probably nicer on her bum. She could have lived without him. I could have saved the money. Definitely is not needed. So don't waste your money on a wipe warmer, especially because they do dry out the wipes. I remember even like I tweeted saying like, oh, I love this wipe warmer. It's a lifesaver. And it was at the time, but it didn't last very long. So honestly, just get through the first couple of weeks. They'll be fine. Yeah, don't waste your money on the wipe warmer. All right, so the third thing is diapers. And you're gonna be like, wait, don't you need diapers? Yes, but listen to this. What I did at my baby shower, which I kind of regret doing, is asking for diapers for a diaper raffle, and you would win like prizes and stuff. The reason why I regret doing that is because I had so many diapers that were size 1 and size 2, barely any 3, barely any newborn, because everyone says don't bother with newborn because your baby will only be in them for so long. I had so many leftover size 1 and size 2 diapers, you guys. It was ridiculous. I had like a pile stacked up in Riley's room. So I actually gave those all to my brother, so that way he'll use them because she's due in July. But yeah, so definitely don't buy a lot of diapers and don't do a diaper raffle. And plus, we only had like 1 or 2 packs of newborn diapers, and Riley was actually in them for a month and a half. So that was the only size diaper that she was in the longest out of everything so far. She's in size 3 now. And I could not believe that, because I was like, everyone told me this, but this is what we experienced. So every experience is different, but I definitely don't recommend doing a diaper raffle. Ask for gift cards to Target. No, actually, ask for gift cards to Amazon, because Amazon will be your best friend. But start off with like a pack of diapers for newborns and just go from there, and have a pack of diapers for a size 1 right after it. Always have a pack ready for right after, just in case if they just outgrow or they're having blowouts or whatnot and you realize that you need to move up. But don't buy a lot of diapers, or don't have a diaper raffle, because we had so many leftover diapers. The same thing over at my mom's house. So now we'll buy like a pack and she'll get a piece of it, and we'll just keep some stored there. But yeah, that sucked. So it sucks when you see all those diapers left over. All right, so the next thing to save money on is actually one that I did a whole blog post on, and I will have that link to that blog post down below, because I really went into like, this blog post is long, but it's been a while since I wrote something, so I was really kind of like updating everyone on how everything is going with breastfeeding and all that. The blog post is all about the bottles. What bottles do I recommend? I have tried so many bottles. The best way to save money for bottles, you guys, is first, only buy 1 bottle in the beginning. You most likely are going to be breastfeeding and nursing in the beginning. There are definitely situations where the mom's milk doesn't come in, her colostrum doesn't come in. There are situations that happen, so just having 1 bottle on hand just in case is the best advice I have for you guys, because also you don't know what type of bottle they're gonna take, so you don't want to buy a ton of one kind and then have them not take that kind, and then boom, you're like screwed because you already sanitized and threw away all the boxes. I know, so only buy 1 type of bottle. And my recommendation is don't buy the small little bottle. A ton of you guys are gonna be like, no, you have to buy the small bottles because of the slow flow nipples. Well, here's my tip. Buy the larger bottles and get the slow flow nipples as an accessory, because they sell them separately, because you should be changing the nipples every 3 months. And so buy the slow flow and switch it out from the medium flow, because the bigger bottles have the medium flow nipples. The small bottles have the newborn slow flow ones. But the thing is that they're only gonna be drinking out of those bottles for like 4 or 5 months. You're gonna be going right to the big ones. So why waste money on the little ones? Get what I'm saying? So only purchase the big ones, purchase the slow flow nipples as an attachment, and then boom, you're good. You won't have any bottles that you would not be able to use in the future, which I think is awesome, which I think is a great idea, and I wish I would have thought about it. And also in my blog post, you guys are gonna see like my favorite bottles, and I'll just quickly tell you why. My favorite ones are the Avent bottles. I have tried Komotomo, Tommy Teepee, Dr. Brown's, a ton of different bottles, and I have to say that the Avent ones are my favorite because the nipple does not collapse. You can get the anti-colic nipples in it where they have extra airways, so you don't have all the pieces that you do in a Dr. Brown's. The Dr. Brown's bottles have so many pieces to it that it's just a hassle. Don't bother with it. I really like the Tommy TP anti-colic ones in the beginning, and I bought so many of those because she really did enjoy those ones in the beginning. But now we don't even use them because she collapses the nipple. She just sucks too hard now. Before, she didn't have that strong of a suck, and that was having a lot of problems with the latching and stuff like that. But definitely the Avent ones have been by far the best. I love the Avent ones. I have so many of those, so I definitely recommend getting the bigger ones and then buying the slow flow nipples that go with those. But just get one. I think they might even come in a pack of 2 or something, but if you could buy them just one, do that and try it out and see if they'll take that. And then if not, then you're not wasting a ton of money on bottles. So that is one of my biggest tips for new moms, because I swear, these little bottles now, they're all in a drawer. We just don't even use them anymore. All right, so for number 5 is complicated clothes for newborns. Don't get complicated clothes like those kimonos. If you guys see it on one of my vlogs, I showed me and Joel like going back and forth, like we can't get this kimono on her. And we're like, no, it buttons here, it buttons there. And then we missed a button. It's just, oh my gosh, I can't even begin to express that stupid kimono. But yeah, don't buy complicated clothes. Don't buy fancy dresses. For them, I know you want to dress them really cute, but in all honesty, they're not wearing it. You have nowhere, you don't want to take them out and about, so they have nowhere fancy to wear it, and they're just getting a photo op in it. Like, I would put her in the clothes for her pictures, and then she'd be right out of them right after that. I would say like newborn to 2 months old onesies are your best friends. Even at newborn and even at 1 and 2 months, I did put leggings on her and stuff, which I liked because I actually like dressing her for the day. I think it starts really good habits and a really good routine for her, so that way she's not sitting in her PJs all day, you know? So I actually really like changing her every morning. It's like our little routine, and then when she doesn't have that, she gets thrown off a little bit. So it's always important to wake her up, get her bottle, get her changed for the day, and then boom, she's ready. So it's a great little routine that we got going. So definitely no complicated clothing. So just stick with the onesies and the leggings and the bodysuits. Those will be your best friends. And then also I love getting Riley's fleece sleepers on Amazon. You can get a pack of 2 for $14. She runs colder, so I don't know if your guys' babies run colder, or if you'll just kind of discover, but you want to put bodysuits, like those little short sleeve bodysuits, underneath everything. That's what I do with her. And I put it underneath her fleece sleepers at night, and it keeps her warm. Keeps her also sleeping longer too. Like, she sleeps really well with them. So I definitely recommend the fleece sleepers from Amazon. They're by Carter's, so you can get a pack of 2 for $14, which is awesome. Another thing as I'm sitting here that I'm thinking of is the sleep swaddles. Not all babies like being swaddled. I know that some people are like, oh, you're probably just doing it wrong. It's like, no, I have the easy swaddles, the swaddle me's, the stuff from Halos that it's like swaddle. No, she hated that stuff. Like, she never slept well in it. And then once I would finally let her arms go free, she would just sleep like this. Yeah. She likes her arms just going free, and that she slept so much better. You know what? My baby was sleeping through the night at 10 weeks. So it worked for us. So not all babies like being swaddled, and I had so many, you guys. I kid you not. I had so many swaddle me's and those little wrap swaddles or the easy swaddles. A waste, a waste. She didn't use any of them. She did not use them at all. Only get yourself one newborn and start off with that. And if you need another one, order it on Amazon, but don't get a ton. It's just not worth it. Like, see how they do with it first, and then get a backup, you know, for if they spit up in it at night and then you need to grab a clean one. But yeah, that was that. Oh, I cleaned out that drawer and I was just like, oh my God, this sucks so bad. She didn't wear any of these. It just really comes down to the baby. Some babies love being swaddled, and that's the only way they can sleep. And then there's others that they want these arms going free. So she sleeps in the sleep sacks. I actually have her in a pretty large sleep sack right now because she's so long. But Nested Bean has some really great ones that I really love. They have like this little like egg on the top, and it's got a little bit of weight, but it's safe for them, don't worry. And it's kind of like mimics, like if you know, like in the middle of the night and your baby is fussing, you put your hand in there and it just soothes them. It gives them that same feel. And so she actually sleeps in the winter one right now because she does run cold. So those ones I also really like. I even have a 15% off code, which I think is Madison15. I will have it linked down below for you guys, but you can save money if you just go to their website on those ones, which is great. You can get like a pack of 2. I love the premium ones, are so soft. They're more expensive, but they're so soft, but they're more lightweight. So those ones would be really good for the summertime or if it's warm where you're at. Their regular nested bean sacks are a little bit thicker than the premium ones and they're still soft too. Definitely recommend the sleep sacks though. They are a lifesaver. And I know Halo and Nested Bean also sell the swaddle sacks as well if your baby likes to be swaddled. All right, so that is everything that I can think of right now that I think is definitely a waste of money, and this is where you can save money at. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Comment down below what other types of videos you guys want to see. I am more than happy to do some for you guys because I really love these ones. I love just sitting and talking about babies and Riley and all those. Like these are like some of my favorite videos right now. So definitely leave me comments down below what else you want to see. And also leave us comments down below that you found that was a waste and that you could have saved money in as well, because I would love to hear more from you guys, because I know that I have some moms that have multiple kids, so you guys are like the experts right now. So definitely let us know in the comment section. I always love hearing from you guys and just discussing with you guys. It's just awesome. I love this community that we created over here, and I will see you guys in my next video.